As a child, we had to plow the fields with a toothbrush in the blazing summer heat. Now, they don't make summers like they used to, so it was about 1345.4 degrees, or 67 degrees centigrade, using your new fangled metric system. We would have to milk the cows. Now, they don't make cows like they used to, so each cow weighs about 459 hogsheads, or 3.2 tons of your newfangled metric system. If you touched the cow's udder, it would kick you, and you would die. So you had to be really careful when you milked the cows. And then, when we were done, Uncle Bob would say, "Okay, kids, time for your pocket money." He would each give us 9 copper jemmy-highs, which are worth about 1 political promise each, and beat us 6 times with his tractor before they left. On Sundays, we would meet the Johnson boys and go down to the river. Now, they don't make rivers like they used to, so this river is about as wide as the whole America, and as deep as the Marianas Trench, and it was filled with liquid tungsten. We would play by the old oak near the river, climbing on it, and building tree houses and such. Now, they don't make trees like they used to, so this tree had a trunk as thick as a city, and was tall enough that the branches on the top could scrape the roof. One day, little Jimmy fell from the top of that tree, and when he hit the ground, the only bit of his body we could recognize was his left eyeball. We picked up all the bits and rushed him to the doctor's surgery. Dr. James said, "Oh, it's just a scratch, little Jimmy. Don't worry. Pop a blister on it and you'll be all right." And he gave little Jimmy a plaster and a lollipop, and he was A-OK. After we finished playing in the river, we would go into town and get some candy. Now, back in the day, you could have given the shopkeeper 1 bronze wingle, which is worth about as much as a cigarette butt, and he would give you the entire stock of the store. So we would get our candy, and we'd go into the town square and eat it. Now, we didn't have any of your fancy food laws back then, so there was all kinds of stuff in the candy. Bleach, rust, bones, you name it. These were the things that would always get us a little hyper after our candy. One day, when we were hyper, we went up to Mr. Boris's car, the only one in town, and we touched it. As we touched it, we saw Dad storming down the street holding his belt. "You kids, having fun while I work all day in the suit factory just so you can have a grilled water for tea every night? To smack y'all." We were sure he was going to smack us, but then he said, "No, I've got a better idea. I'll take you to see Mr. Henderson and he'll set you right." Now, Dad had told us about Mr. Henderson. Mr. Henderson was a veteran from the Great War, where he got really bad injury, but we never knew what it was. Dad walked us all down to the pub, and we saw a left testicle. What is this? A left testicle propped up on a peg leg. My dad said, "Mr. Henderson, I have some kids here who need a good whopping." Then, Mr. Henderson picked up the entire pub and hit us each 4,006 times with it. Then Dad said, "Right, I gotta go back to the soap factory. You kids run on home now." By now, it was 1 p.m., which meant it was curfew. While we were walking out of the town square, we heard a man shout, "Oi, you bloody kids! It's a curfew!" We turned around and saw the constable holding his baton. He hit us each 160, more than 160 times. It was 160,265 times with his baton. And put us all in jail for 60,123,865 years. Now, they don't make jails as they used to. This one had a 5-mile thick set of steel walls around the outside and a single hole in the top to let in some light. We were there for about 13,526 years until Mom baked the constable some cardboard pie so he would let us out. Then she hit us 1,292 times with the washboard and grounded us for the rest of our lives. Oh. You don't come complaining to me about nonsense like not having TV while hiking 25 miles to school.